Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cyclolore channel. I wanted to get on here to do a video on Drake and his new Dark Lane demo tapes. It's a release with 14 different tracks, so it's a pretty in-depth album contextually. Now, while Drake switched a little bit in this album, that isn't an official album, but pretty much it is considered album worthy per usual when it comes to Drake and his mixtapes. I think it's more notable that Drake quote unquote says also my 6th studio album dropping summer 2020. Lucky number 6. This is very interesting, the fact that this mixtape is so plentiful yet so high quality to be demos. So a few of the tracks that are on the mixtape, let's start with Deep Pockets. It was one of my favorites. I love the way the song incorporates such good bars and vocal samples. So Drake starts off Deep Pockets with dressed in fatigues, I rep the east with my trustees, smoking on crushed leaves, they turn their back on everything we built, then they must bleed. I just feel that's pretty in your face. It's pretty in your face that Drake doesn't play around with the people that he works with in terms of trust and loyalty. Things like that matter to most musicians, as it should. Moving on to, I want to pick When to Say When. I thought the expounding on Drake's career in the line 500 weeks I feel the charts with my pain. Okay, so this line was very, very genius because it just really does showcase the emotional trauma being a treasure almost. Drake has this type of dominance where it could be overly exemplified, but no, it actually is pretty in your face, and I love how he incorporated that into When to Say When. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about When to Say When. I just thought that this track offered Drake the ultimate canvas to just elaborate and offer listeners an update on how far he's grown and where he is in his life at this point and in his career. He obviously is no stranger to the charts, and he always optimizes placements on the charts. And just think about it, he spent more than 500 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100, and 2 of those landed him on the chart for 100 plus weeks. So that's a very dominant characteristic of your artwork on the Billboard Hot 100. Moving right along to the song that Chris Brown is on, Not You Too. I think it's no secret that Chris Brown and Drake have come to their companionship and camaraderie on the same music. And so I think they exercise this perfectly well on Dark Lane. Let's talk about Chicago Freestyle. So this song, it's pretty introspective, I would say, and a bit gloomy. It's a bit dark about the women that Drake has, this kind of dysfunctional way of dealing with, as we can imagine. And relationships can for sure take you to a dark place, and that's nothing new. So in Chicago Freestyle, Drake spit lyrics like, but I do know one thing, women, they come and they go, Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe it will someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway on this one way. Drake's inability to nail down that one relationship that most women are looking for, most likely. And also it just has that Eminem vibe, which I thought that was pretty brilliant. Bravo. Now on the song Time Flies from Dark Lane demo tapes, Drake actually seems to be addressing like an ex-girlfriend, and he is very much still feeling her. He's still, in his feelings. This seems to be something that the song continuously expresses from Drake's point of view, and I don't know, it just seems like he and this girl has some compatibility issues, and that is what Drake is looking to reconcile maybe. But one thing that's for sure is that Time Flies is definitely all in the title itself. Just timeless. It really is something that is felt by everyone. Not You Too is such a it has a lot of energy. That phrase packs a lot of, confusion, a lot of illusion, and just kind of packs that emotion of disappointment. So it does kind of give that emotional twist when you read the title. Although Chris Brown didn't write on this track, allegedly, his official role on the track is backing in the vocal department. I mean, he is such a powerful vocalist, and he gets down in the studio. We all know that he is a great singer, so he did support the song with his voice and did the song a great justice, I would say. Chris Brown is no stranger to distrust and distress and things of that nature, dealing with romantics and things like that. So in this particular case, his distress is pretty prominent, and it seems like the disappointment is concurrent with Drake alike. Maybe that's what they find in common. It definitely seems as though Drake says, trust. Trust who? Watching my back even when I'm in the booth. Oh, trust who? Doing my thing, but I'm down to come clean, not like you. Definitely recognizing that he has something special, and it does seem as though there's an underlying darkness and deceiving energy between these two. So yeah, the Chris Brown and Drake collaboration was definitely an emotional one, and that was pretty unexpected since we definitely get high vibes from them, though they did take it to a slower situation when they put out No Guidance. That was a good song as well. So moving right along, Drake has definitely improved his marketing strategy. I mean, whoever saw this coming to drop a just masterpiece mixtape that is quality of, a top charting album, studio album. And so I just feel like the fact that the quality of the throwaway tracks considered by Drake being a prelude to an album he's gonna drop this summer, which he has announced, is just the ultimate marketing strategy. He's definitely gotten a lot more polished in that area. I mean, he could have fooled any of us, the songs that he was releasing before us knowing the mixtape that the music comes from was actually coming from a real album. And I don't think anyone probably would disagree with me. So we are going to congratulate him on his very successful mixtape on the way to his 6th album. If you like the video, you can like and share the video. If you'd like to stick around, I'd like you to stick around. You can subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.